keep reflecting on Jesus' ransom sacrifice. It was Nisan 11, few days to Jesus' death. The sun hangs softly over Jerusalem. The temple stands magnificent, its white stones glowing, gold reflecting light into the eyes of all who gaze upon it. Crowds move in and out. Wealthy men in fine robes step forward confidently, dropping heavy offerings into the treasury chests. The sound of metal echoes loud, proud, noticed. Then everything slows. A frail widow steps forward. Her clothes are worn. Her face carries quiet struggle. In her trembling hand, 2 tiny coins. She drops them in. Clink, clink, almost silent. But not to him. Jesus Christ watches closely. His eyes are filled with deep understanding, not of wealth, but of sacrifice. Now, as he looked up, he saw the rich dropping their gifts into the treasury chests. Then he saw a needy widow drop in 2 small coins of very little value. He turned to his disciples, and he said, "Truly I say to you,
Truly I tell you, this poor widow has put more into the treasury than all the others.
Did. For all of these put in gifts out of their surplus, but she, out of her want, put in all the means of living she had." Later, when some were speaking about the temple, how it was adorned with fine stones and dedicated things, he said, "As for
Master,
these
look,
things that you now
what
see,
magnificent
the
stones
days
and
will
what wonderful
come
buildings."
when not a stone will be left upon a stone and not be thrown down. Then they questioned him, saying, "Teacher, when will these things actually be?
when will these
and
things
what will be the sign when these things are to occur?" He said, "Look out that you are not misled, for many will come on the basis of my name, saying, 'I am he,' and 'the due time is near.' Do not go after them. Furthermore, when you hear of wars and disturbances, do not be terrified. For these things must take place first, but the end will not occur immediately." Then he said to them, "Nation will rise against
Nation will rise against nation.
kingdom against kingdom. There will be great earthquakes, and in one place after another food shortages and pestilences, and there will be fearful sights, and from heaven great signs. But before all these things happen, people will lay their hands on you and persecute you, handing you over to the synagogues and prisons. You will be brought before kings and governors for the sake of my name. It will result in your giving a witness. Therefore, resolve in your hearts not to rehearse beforehand how to make your defense, for I will give you words and wisdom that all your opposers together will not be able to resist or dispute. Moreover, you will be handed over even by parents and brothers and relatives and friends, and they will put some of you to death, and you will be hated by all people because of my name. But not even a hair of your heads will perish. By your endurance you will preserve your lives. However, when you see Jerusalem surrounded by encamped armies, then know that the desolating of her has drawn near.